It's a beautiful day for the Motor City Comic Con. Check it out. Alright, I'm at the Motor City Comic Con, and I'm going to go in and see what they got going on. I got some books I need to get signed, a couple of them. See who else is in there. I'll dig some more books up tonight, maybe, to bring in and get signed tomorrow. I'm not even sure who they got witnessing, so I'm going to go in and check it out, and then you can check this out. troublemaker.
Zero, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
Oh, that's real good.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Come and check. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
Okay, I went in and checked it out. Looking around, a lot of artists, a lot of creators, comic creators and artists. So I'm going to go in and get some pictures of some of the guys and so it can remind me of what books I'm going to go grab tonight. I'm going to come back tomorrow. And I found Cody from Lockwood's Loot. So I'm going to have some books signed and witnessed, through CBCS. I don't know, I mean, maybe 4 or 5. I'm going to go back home tonight and see which ones I need. And then I'm going to come back and get them signed and witnessed and send them out to get graded by CBCS. So,
10 hours later.
all right, Motor City Comic Con, day 2. I'm going to go in and get a couple books signed. And I got a couple books I'm going to try and find. And I have one book I ordered through Fantastic Comics. They're supposed to be here today. He was going to hand deliver it. Darren from Fantastic is supposed to bring it from the actual collection, which of course is still here in Michigan. So I'm going to head in because it's hot out in this car. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm a little late, but Cody Lockwood from Lockwood's Loot said they probably wouldn't be here till about 1. So I'm going right there first. I got a couple books I'm going to get signed, and then I am going to shop around. Like 1 o'clock, but it's open till 7. That's plenty of time at the Comic-Con. So yeah, and if you like this kind of content, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me the thumbs up, a like, comment, share, and subscribe, because I'm trying to get up to 250 subscribers and more. And when I get to 250, I'm going to do a giveaway. So today the place is packed. And that was Motor City Comic Con. It was May 17th through the 19th, 2024. So thanks for checking out my comics closet. I'm Lynn. I'm going to show the stuff I picked up there in a few minutes, but as you can see, there was a lot of people there, a lot of cosplay. The artist alley was huge. There were celebrity guests. They had the panels going. You could do movie screenings with, you could see Twister with Helen Hunt or Ghostbusters with Ernie Hudson. And there were a lot of other panels. You could say a lot of other stuff besides comics, you know, different art, media, different types of signs and posters and pins and a lot of Funko Pops and action figures, videos, movies, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, but I'm not interested in much of that stuff really. I mean, I like to look at it. I said I go Friday. I went Friday and Saturday. I didn't go Sunday. Could be at church, and we had a potluck, like lunch after church. So I went to that because a couple days of Comic-Con was good. I got some cool books. So Friday, I went and scoped out the place, looked around. I made sure I found Lockwood's Loot. Cody was at Groundbreaking Comics. Anyway, so yeah, I went to their booth and I got set up with Cody so I could go get some books signed. And then I did grab a couple books before I left on Friday because I was afraid they'd probably be gone. I thought they were pretty good deals. And then I went back on Saturday. So, well, the first thing I got, when I first get there, well, of course, they give you these programs when you walk in. That's the Comic-Con program, and there's the back side of it. Kind of a strange, I'm not sure what that's from. It says it's Nate Jones design. Some gypsy looking girl with a flower head. But anyway, so then they had that, and they have like a kids version, which I think they had like a lot of kids activities and such going on. So I got that, and then I usually go to the merch booth. Actually bought a bag this year to put my merch in, which actually I only bought this shirt that I have on and this shirt that I don't have on, but I'll be wearing that when my signed book comes back. That's what I'll do. But they have different other merch. Actually, I did get there's a magnet which I ordered when I bought my tickets online, so that's gonna be mailed to me. So I should have that by the time my books come back from CBCS. But so yeah, I went to the Groundbreaking Comics booth, which is where the CBCS witnessing was done. Lockwood Loot was there, and he goes through CBCS or Beckett to witness books, which was just Cody there. But actually, let me see what I got here. He had a guy there, which I believe his name was Gregory Gunn, and he wrote the book Good Boy. Right, he did the art, I believe, on the books Good Boy. But Cody's wife, Audrey Olivia, had done the cover that I bought. It was the right here. It was the homage to ASM 129. But it's a foil cover. It's got different colors to it. But anyway, so we had Greg sign it first. Then we took it over to Audra and had her sign it. They put little messages on it to each other, which are obscene, so I'm not going to repeat them. But, and then I went back to the booth because I was going to have Cody sign it because it's actually store exclusive, or he's a dealer, and it has his logo, Lockwood Loot logo, on the back of the book. So I was going to have him sign the back of the book and have a triple sign and get it graded. And then the girl, I don't remember her name now, but anyway, she's the editor-in-chief at whatever, the comic company that makes this Good Boy book. So she signed it. So actually, I got this book quadruple signed and sent it to CBCS to be graded. And I mean, I bought it. It was the last one they had that was foil covered, the foil cover. So I bought that, and it looked beautiful. So I'm hoping it comes back in 9/8. But it's quadruple signed with little digs at each other and each signature. We'll go through that when I get them back. But I also had 3 other books here. Oh, right there. That I had signed, which one of them was Micronauts #1 that I had signed by Joe Rubenstein. Picture of Joe. And then I had the Heroes for Hire #1, which is with a bunch of the female heroes. And I think Cage and Iron Fist were there. But anyway, it's got the purple bottom on it. And Billy Tucci did the art for that. I had him sign that, which... Oh, I had the book up that Billy Tucci signed on my last video. And then I had this book here, which was Battlestar Galactica 1, or 0, I think. It's a Dynamite book, Battlestar Galactica 0. And it's got Katie Sackhoff's character, which is Starbuck. So I had Katie Sackhoff sign this book, and I think it's not really good. I got to meet her. I kind of bootlegged a picture here of her, because you had to pay extra to get pictures. I think it was $140 to get the autograph, and it was like another $120 or something to get a picture with her. But I was standing in line right by her, and she was looking right at me. I took a picture. Oh, and I also did drop off my Marvel Spotlight #5, first appearance of Ghost Rider, and then was it ASM 59, which is the first Mary Jane on the cover, which I won in a mystery box, or I got in a mystery box from the Dorkeries. So I had those graded through CBCS. I had them cleaned and pressed through Amped Comics Cleaner a while back. I've had them for a long time. Haven't sent anything in quite a while. So I took those 2 books to have them sent in to CBCS, along with these, 4 books? 3 books that I had signed. So that was all I did for the signature stuff. But as I was walking out Friday, because didn't get a lanyard or anything. They just had wristbands. That's Fridays. That's Friday. It's the purple one. Saturday's the orange one. But as I was walking out the door, let me get this out of the way. Over here. Before I walked out the door on Friday, I went and grabbed some books. They were just cheap. I think these were $2 books here, which is this Scar, Son of Hulk 7. I don't think I have these books. I do have a few Scar books, but there's 7. There's 8. And then there's 9. Which, as you see, they're all featuring Silver Surfer on the cover. These 3, they were all sitting there together in a $2 box. And then, actually, I think I got this with those. I think this was $2 also. This is a DC book, Arak, Son of Thunder, #1. As you can see, he's in the jaws of the beast, pretty much. His legs in there. It's a little iffy, but I grabbed that one for $2. Goes into the Jaws of the Beast collection. But then I did grab this, which I think it was marked 15. Yeah, it was. I think I got it from... Oh, I forget where I got that from now. But anyway, I think I got it for 10. But that's Fantasy Masterpieces with the reprint of the Silver Surfer original series. That's #4. The awesome Thor meeting the Surfer cover. Maybe the greatest comic cover of all time, if not the Silver Age. At least up there, at least in the top 10, I'd say. Depending on who you are. Some people love Thor, some people love Silver Surfer. And I like them both. Actually, Friday I was there, and at Fat Daddy's tables, he was teamed up with Fantastic Comics, And actually, Just Joe King Comics was working with Fantastic. They didn't have a booth set up this week, or that week at the show, but they were working with Fantastic Comics, and what they had set up, they had a computer there where you could access the whole Fantastic Comics collection. Oh, there's a Superman logo one on. Let's get pictures of these. There's a Fantastic Comics sticker one. Here's the QR code. I'll get a better shot of the QR code to get you in their system. But what you can do, you can go on the computer. So you ordered the book through Fantastic right on their computer, and then Darren, who is the Fantastic man, was his dad's collection that he inherited. He was going to go to the house and pick up the books, and he brought them back to the show. There was no shipping involved or anything. He was going to go. If you bought the book on Friday, he was going to go Friday night, which they did. I think Joe and them, they all went out and had dinner. They're all working together with him. So yeah, I went back on Saturday and I picked up my Fantastic book. I'll show you that in 1 second. But it worked really well. I mean, and now I'm in the system. I see there's a couple other books I'd like to check out, but of course they've got some big books. They've got cards, merch. But anyway, I bought this book just because I love these homage covers to Spider-Man #1, adjectiveless Spider-Man #1. And this is the Spawn homage, which I know I have because I have the whole Spawn collection. I was looking for it when I was showing all my books in the homage, and the one that I won, Spider-Man 13, that I won a couple weeks ago, a month ago now. But this was, I think, $5. It's really good shape. Yeah, so it's $5. I think I might have paid $4 for it. But anyway, I bought this book just because I like to buy these homages. Now I have one that's separate from my Spawn collection. But then I did get this book, and I showed that I do have a few of the other Dave Stewart books. This is Alien Worlds, the Dave Stevens cover. I always want to say Dave Stewart. And so after I got that one, I also, well, that's right, this cape was in the same, this was in a different bin. This is what I got from a different person. The Rocketeer, I forget what number this was. Rocketeer. Oh, this is the official movie adaptation. Dave Stevens, 1991. So, but then I also will grab this. Yes, this was from a different booth. I don't remember how they all were now. It's been 2 weeks. But this is Johnny Quest #3. But this is a Dave Stevens cover. It says 85, 1985. So that was going to show. And that's why I had these books out here, because these were all books that I had signed at Motor City Comic Con. Back to the Future #2 with Christopher Lloyd signed, which the guy that played Biff was at Motor City Comic Con this year. But I didn't really realize it. I didn't dig that book out. This is also Back to the Future, Citizen Brown, both in 9.2s, signed by Christopher Lloyd. This is the other Tech World I think I showed last week. I have a 9.6 of this and Star Trek 1, the motion picture. But this is the 7.5 for whatever reason. I think this was my original one I had in a collection I bought. And then I bought another one that I did have him sign, the 9.6. This is Star Trek Mirror War, signed by Brent Spiner. Came back at 8.0. Thought it was a little better than that, but I didn't even look up the notes. But this is also signed by Brent Spiner. Star Trek Next Generation #7. Came back at 9.0. Pretty good. Of course, this is my beauty, Jonathan Frakes photo cover from Star Trek Next Generation. Space Between #3. This is the whole series of CSI New York, signed by J.K. Woodward. A really nice guy. He signed all these. I don't think he even charged for them. It was, but anyway, he signed all 5 of these. And then this one, which I know you can't see, but I got a little shot of it over here. A little risque, but it's really not. But it is Bite Club Vampire Crime Unit number 2, signed by Howard Chaykin, which I also have some other books signed by Howard Chaykin. This is Black Hawk number 1, which came back in '85. I had it signed by Howard Chaykin, and now I have another copy of it that I bought. And since we were showing the Dave Stevens, I bought a couple weeks ago. Airboy number 5 is this? Dave Stevens cover. I also have this Johnny Quest number 5 with the Dave Stevens cover that I had graded at a 9.0. These are also, since I have that. I also have a Johnny Quest 1 that I bought the other day. I think I got a Johnny Quest 2. That's a Dave Stevens. I thought I had that here. This is Doug Wildey cover, I believe. Cover and art, Tom Yields and Al Williamson. Anyway, these are all my Johnny Quest books. This is actually Adam Kubert art. They're all signed by William Mesner-Loebs. This is Doug Wildey cover, number 7. Oh, and this is what I got back from the show in November. Slab number 1, signed by Ryan Stegman. And New X-Men number 44, signed by David Finch. But to wrap up this show, I did buy a few Amazing Spider-Man books, which is usually what I'm looking for when I go there. The first one I grabbed was, well, not the first one I grabbed, but I did grab this, which is Amazing Spider-Man 45, which is an awesome lizard cover, and it's yellow, right, Neil? And I remember that Spider-Man's arm was hurt, I know I had that book when I was a kid. I used to love the lizard too. But anyway, I think I paid $50 for this. Well, he's got 60 in it, yeah. I think I got it for 50. Pretty good shape. Then I got this Amazing Spider-Man 58, which is the book just before that, Amazing Spider-Man 59, which is the first Mary Jane on the cover. Which that, I believe, says 70 on it. Yeah, I believe I got that for 60. And this is the one I got through Fantastic Collection, which is Amazing Spider-Man number 62, which is the Medusa cover. First appearance of Medusa before, they were Inhumans, really. I believe the Inhumans came out later, a couple issues later in Fantastic Four. But this I did order through the Fantastic Collection. It was $75. And like I say, Jamie, Fat Daddy, he had the same book up on his wall. It was $150. So when this book came in and the guy gave it to me, I took that one down. I do have this one in a clear backing board, so there's the back of it. So I had him take that one down. That one was $150. But it was a lot nicer than this book. I mean, this one, cover looks a lot dirtier. I mean, it looks like there's some pressable defects. I may take this with me tomorrow because I'm going to the Clausen Comic Book and Toy Show tomorrow, June 1st. She'll be watching this either on that day or after. But Aaron's going to be there. He's going to have a table set up. He said he's going to be doing trades or sales and taking in books to clean and press. So I'll be letting you know if he's going to be at any other shows coming up if you need book cleaned and pressed. I think I'm going to take this and maybe a couple of these other ones. And I'm going to get back the books that he's bringing. I've got like a dozen books, I think, that I took to him a few weeks ago. So I'm going to show those tomorrow Actually, the books I picked up Wednesday from New Comic Book Day. I'll probably buy something. I'm not going to spend a lot of money. It's pretty much everything I have here from Motor City Comic Con. I don't think of anything else I can do right now. I'd appreciate if you'd give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And keep coming back here to my comic closet where we take comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. So thank you.